Are you new to Navy Federal? Do you want to learn how to build high limit credit cards with them? And also, do you want to learn how to build a high internal score with them as well? If so, then you've clicked on the right video. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But on today's video, I'm just going to be doing a quick video on things you should consider before opening an account with Navy Federal. And I will also be talking about some data points that can help you build high limit credit cards with them as well. So stick around to the end of this video to find out, but without further ado, let's get into today's video. First of all, you're gonna have to open two accounts, a checking and a savings account. Now for those opening the account online, listen up. They will give you the option to choose which account you would like to open. You can either open the free checking account or the flagship. You will then need to fund those accounts using an external account, such as your current checking account from another financial institution. You can also fund the account using a debit or credit card. Yes, that's right, you heard me correctly. They charge everyone a $5 donation fee, which gets deducted from your new account deposit. Now, some of the things that I want you guys to be aware of is the following. So a friend of mine recently opened an account online. He transferred money from his current bank to his open account. The money showed pending and his account was opened, but something happened to where the money didn't actually go through. And now his account shows negative $5 because of the $5 donation fee that Navy Federal took out. Now be aware that you cannot set up your Zelle account up until you actually receive your debit card in the mail, and that could take all the way up to 7 days or so. You can also not use the deposit a check feature for the first 30 days as well. So for those of you that don't have a local branch, what do? Well, if you have a friend with Navy Federal, then they can send you money. They can send you money using the send money to another member feature on the app. So that's what he did. So if that happens to you, you can Zelle a friend money and they can deposit your money back to you using that feature. Another thing that also happens is when you first open your account, you won't get an email or a notice right away that you open a new account. I remember when I opened an account, I never received like an email or anything. I did, however, receive a letter in the mail a few days later welcoming me to Navy Federal. So if you're expecting an email, you probably won't get one when you first open your account. I would recommend just downloading the app because it just makes things a whole lot more easier. Also, once you're able to make mobile check deposits after 30 days, keep this in mind. Let's say that you deposit a $1,000 check. Then only $225 will be available on the next business day. However, the rest of the money will be available in the next 5 business days. So keep that in mind. You can also make cash deposits using non-Navy Federal ATMs. Just use the app, find out what ATMs near you can use for free. Another benefit to getting the app is when you get a credit card with Navy Federal, you can request a credit limit increase on there without getting a hard pull. So in other words, there won't be an inquiry on your credit report. And real quick, for those that don't know what a hard pull is, that's when a lender wants to see or inquire about your credit report from one of the credit bureaus. The lender is inquiring about your credit profile and it may pull from either one or all of the credit bureaus, and when they do that, it's going to show up as a hard inquiry on your credit profile. 9 times out of 10 though, Navy Federal is almost always going to pull from your TransUnion if you're in California. Now if you are not in California, Navy Federal might pull from your Equifax, so just keep that in mind. And also, these hard inquiries are going to stay on your credit report for at least 2 years. Another thing that I want you guys to be aware of is that you can actually opt in to see your credit score on the app. And that feature is usually only available after 30 days from opening your account. But do note that the credit score that they show on the app is a 30-day old score, so that means it's not current. It's usually a month old from what your actual credit score is. So your actual score might be higher than what they show you. So always keep that in mind when applying for new credit. I would suggest also using a third-party app or website to get whatever your current credit score is, such as the Experian app or the Credit Karma app. Those are my top 2 apps that I like to use to check my credit score. The only feature that is in real time are the alerts that they give you when you apply for credit. So let's say you apply for a credit card somewhere else, then the app will alert you about a recent credit inquiry. So that's a good feature. And also, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would truly appreciate that because it really helps me out a lot. Okay, so those are some of the things that I want you guys to be aware of. But now let's talk about how you can improve your relationship with Navy Federal and how to build a high internal score with them as well. Okay, so after you open up a checking and a savings account, you're gonna want to set up a direct deposit with them from your current job, if that's an option for you. Setting up a direct deposit builds your internal score faster because it shows Navy Federal a few things. One, it shows that you're employed, meaning that you have a job, and that job deposits your paycheck directly to your Navy Federal account. Or 2, it shows that you're still active in the military. Another thing you can do is get the flagship checking or savings account if you can. And I say if you can because in order to avoid a $10 service monthly fee, you're going to have a minimum balance of $1,500 in your account. And you can also upgrade your current account to the flagship account anytime in the future if you would like to. So don't feel pressured to open the flagship account just right away. You can always upgrade later. But another thing you can do is apply for an overdraft protection line of credit, also known as a checking line of credit. The checking line of credit goes all the way up to $5,000. And what that allows you to do is write up checks up to that amount without bouncing a check, or using your checking account above the current amount that you already have in there. So let's say, for example, you went to the store and you use your debit card card and you didn't have those funds in your bank account. Instead of your card getting denied, then your checking line of credit will kick in and then the transaction is going to clear. Pretty cool, right? But another product is a Save First account or the Easy Certificate, which I feel is kind of like an entry level to a CD. Easy Certificates start at $50 and you choose how long you want the terms to be. And they give you a high earnings interest rate at about 4.26% to 4.35% APY. CDs start at $1,000 minimum. So I would start with an Easy Certificate first. But another great product is a pledge loan. It's basically a secured personal loan secured by your deposit. Pledge loans help you build a great credit mix to your overall credit profile. And that's because it reports as an installment loan. So not only does it help you build internal points when Navy Federal, but it also helps you build your credit score and credit report as well. I recently made an in-depth video explaining what a pledge loan is and the pledge loan hack that everybody at Navy Federal does. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to browse my channel or I'll leave it in the description below. It'll be the first link. But another great product will be a secured credit card that Navy Federal offers, such as the N Rewards Secured Credit Card. Now this all depends on your current credit. If you already have good credit, then you can just skip this card and go for one of their unsecured credit cards. But if you're trying to rebuild or build your credit, then I would recommend to get the N Rewards Secured Credit Card that Navy Federal offers. I also made an in-depth video on this credit card as well, just giving you guys tips and what you can do to graduate to unsecured status. I'll leave it in the description below. It'll be the second link for you guys to check out. If you have excellent credit, then you can apply for one of their credit cards right away. But if you don't have great credit, then I would suggest waiting 3 months before you apply for a credit card with Navy Federal. But again, everybody's case scenario is different. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information. And also let me know in the comments, why are you banking with Navy Federal? What's your goal to accomplish with them? Are you trying to get a personal loan with them? Are you trying to get an auto loan with them? Are you trying to get a mortgage with them? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I do truly appreciate you guys. We're at 15,708 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate y'all who watch because that number is insane to me. But I do post weekly videos. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you found any value in any of this information. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, you're definitely going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards, how to start business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan products, all that. This is your one-stop shop. So I would definitely consider subscribing. I go by the name of Ismael Sandiford. I'm also a licensed real estate agent here in Southern California, a realtor. So if you have any questions in regards to buying or selling a home, then all my information is in the description below. I'd love to help you. I am also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well, so if you guys need funding for a home, then all my information is in the description below. I go by the name of Ismael Sandiford, and one more time, I do truly appreciate you guys. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. I post videos weekly, so see you soon.